Well, howdy, folks. It's Captain Banana. Yeah, I've been away for a while, but I got a new 2022 Freightliner Cascadia. It's got disc brakes. It's got the Arctic package. It came equipped with a refrigerator, which, is pretty awesome, but also small. Yeah, that's my refrigerator. It's tiny. That's the freezer. That's the refrigerator. You can fit a couple of pizza boxes in there. It's small, but, it works. And I didn't have to kill myself lugging it in, so that was nice. It has a carrier auxiliary power unit. Unlike the tri-pack from whoever. The tri-pack, it doesn't automatically start, so you have to manually start it. That's my battery voltage indicator. I'm currently broke down. Not the tractor. That's brand new. No, the trailer's broke down. It's got an air leak. But the company I'm working for is Go Express. Yeah, Greater Omaha Express. They're a good company. It's a nice laid-back approach. It's not the rush like Prime has. I do miss some of the things at Prime, like the app. We have to transflow everything. But, yeah, that's my bed. I don't have, they flew me out for orientation, and so I was limited to the amount of stuff I could put on a plane. So my sleeping bag, my cat, important stuff got left behind. My cat's at a friend's house. She's taking care of the cat. And I'll have to get my sleeping bag and all that stuff later. There's not a whole lot of usable storage space under the bunk, mainly because, there's no bunk heater like Prime has. There's no diesel burning bunk heater. That's the HVAC system. That's heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. So that takes up the one side. And of course I got that storage space. And then the other side, and then there's my inverter off right over there. That's my inverter. It's a 2400 watt inverter. So it's pretty powerful. I don't know, my electrical outlets are mounted on the floor. Electrical outlets, more electrical outlets over there. How well you can see, there's two outlets right over there. This is for the microwave. The refrigerator's cool because that's also a cabinet. Storage shelf. And, the rest of it is just like my 2020 Cascadia from Prime. I don't have my CB mounted yet. It does have the Arctic package, so it's really well insulated. It's got a real thick curtain. These curtains are a lot thicker. So supposedly it stays warmer or cooler, whichever. To fire up the APU, let's see. You push the start button, and it says, please wait, standing by, checking engine, or whatever. APU starting. Takes a minute. Or longer. Now it's fired up, and you already see the battery voltage climbing. So it's charging the battery. And then if you want to heat it or cool it, you just push the appropriate buttons. AC for air conditioning, fan for just ventilation, heat for heat. And the way this thing works is it runs the antifreeze instead of having its own radiator. Instead of having its own radiator, it uses the radiator out of the truck, so it's got cooling lines that run to the truck for cooling. So when you start the truck up after you've had your APU running all night, the engine's fairly warm, or the coolant's warm. So you get a check engine light that pops on, and then it shuts off. Another interesting fact with this truck is is when you're parked for a long time, like at our terminal, we have extension cords that we plug into, regular 120 volt power outlet. Plugs into the side of the truck. One is a glow plug heater or engine block heater for the really cold winters, and then the other one is just to keep the battery charged so you don't have to run your APU all the time. Nice little feature. So if you're going on home time and you're parking the truck at the terminal or whatever, you just plug it in, you come back after a couple of weeks, and your battery's fine. That's a neat feature. The APU will start if the battery voltage gets 12.1 volts or lower. So, and I think it shuts off at 12.8 volts. Not bad.